let you go, girl. Won't let, I won't let you go. Gonna be alright, girl. Gonna make you feel alright, girl. Gonna be alright, girl.
Recording in progress.
All right, listen and listen well, because no truer words are ever going to be spoken. You can do anything you want without limitation. Do that. It is going to take an inhuman amount of work. You're going to have to be prepared to break yourself in half. You are going to have to learn more than anyone has ever learned. You're going to have to push yourself harder than anyone has ever asked you to. Way beyond your breaking point. You're going to run until you vomit. You're going to study until you fall asleep. You're going to push and push and push. And then because as Malcolm X said, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. So if you don't put the work in today, if you don't do the unending, back-breaking work of developing yourself into something greater, the world is going to pass you by. The people that are going to own it are going to be the ones that did that work. And the one promise that I can make you right now is that somebody out there is outworking you. Somebody right now is doing the things that I'm saying. Somebody right now is doing the work of failing and getting up and getting better and pushing themselves and triggering that glorious adaptation response that makes humans the apex predator. Someone right now, they're putting in that work. And if you don't, the future is going to belong to them. And as Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. It's not okay to make excuses. It's not going to slow people down. It's not okay to ask the world to stop so that you can step out front. It's not okay to expect little of yourself and demand great rewards. The only thing that's okay is to be in line with the way that the world really works. And if you want to be great, you've got to become capable of greatness. You've got to develop your skill set. You've got to take what you have now, and if that's crawling, then crawl, but you drag yourself ever forward to a vision of yourself that is so clear and so specific that nothing could knock you off your path, because you, my friend, know exactly where you're going. You're willing to pay whatever price it takes to get there, and no matter what anybody says, no matter how many hecklers come for you, no matter how many people try to throw dirt on you, try to stop you, try to knock you down, no matter how many people come for you at night while you sleep, you will rise and you will keep pushing forward, and you will get better every day. And no matter how many times people chop at you, knock you down, knock you off the path, you will get back on. You will crawl till you can walk, you will walk till you run, and then you will run until you fly. And that, my friends, is the only path forward. So if you want a future that makes you happy, if you want a world that you're excited about, get your ass out there and earn it.
Give me the book back. Take the book.
Hey, bro, it's my chicken, bro.
What's chicken?
Kind of familiar.
Justin, what is you doing, man?
What is up? Out of y'all?
Ah,
What is you doing, bro?
I'm just playing. I ain't robbing y'all.
Oh, you was not playing,
Y'all
man.
thought I was for real. Y'all know me be joking and stuff.
What with the job, man?
Man, I ain't got no job,
Bruh.
man.
Why you should have stayed in school, bro, man. Got your education, man. Can't be messing with you, man. You out here robbing people, man. Cool off you,
Stupid,
man.
For real, man. It's
Hey,
like
man, stay up though, bro.
It's like that.
As Derek Jeter said, there may be people who have more talent than you, but there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. At the end of the day, whether you believe in talent or not is completely irrelevant. Everyone should believe in hard work. Everything in your life is literally a result of that. You're born an infant, a lump of flesh that can't even hold its own head up. And yet somehow, by practicing, by learning, by growing, you're able to get better. You're literally incapable of anything when you're born. Every skill that you have in your life, all the things that you take for granted, at one point you couldn't do them. So understanding that humans truly are an adaptation machine and that they are capable of acquiring any skill that they want, but it requires hard work. It requires that you do the reps. It requires that you put in the effort. And at the end of the day, the people that you're going to surpass are not going to be the people that have less talent than you. Maybe they even have more talent than you. It's going to be the people that you're willing to outwork. But until you're willing to outwork them, you're always going to be stuck. And as John Irving said, to do anything really well, you have to overextend yourself. And that's the key. If you want to put in an extraordinary performance, if you want to absolutely dazzle people, then you have to do something amazing. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to do things that other people think are going to break you, that other people simply believe there's no way that you could be able to pull that off, that the human animal just is not capable of the lengths to which you are professing to go. And when you profess it, you have to be willing to back it up, and you have to put yourself on that march knowing in no uncertain terms, under no circumstances, and for no reason whatsoever would you ever be willing to back down. And when you go in with that level of certainty, then and only then are you actually going to be able to pull this off. And as Billie Jean King said, champions keep playing until they get it right. Fatigue will literally chip away at your will to win. It is the thing inside of your mind, that weak voice that tells you that you're not going to be able to make it, the weak voice that begs you to stop, and the weak voice that promises safety and security if you would just quit. And here's the worst part about that. It's right. If you quit right now, if you stop, just sit down, relax. You're not at risk anymore. You're not at risk of embarrassment. You're not at risk of failure. But you're also not at risk of greatness. And if you really want to achieve something, you've got to find ways to put yourself at risk of something great happening. You've got to put yourself at risk of overextending yourself. You've got to be willing to face that you may die, that you may actually fall. And here's the thing, for the people that dismiss that say they would never put themselves in that situation, then you have limits. And make no mistake, those limits are self-placed. And for the people that are willing to push that, for people that are willing to go beyond that, for people who understand there are things in this world that they're prepared to die for, and it is the thing that they put at the center of their life. It is the thing that they are living for, but they're not going to stop, and they understand that where the human mind thinks it will break is far short of where it will actually break. But before you can find that point, you've got to be willing to push yourself. You've got to be willing to go harder and farther than anybody thinks is reasonable or sensible. That's the path. And so the question is, can you be thought a fool? The question is, do you believe in something so much that you would put yourself at risk like that? The question is, can you face down everyone, including the weak voice inside of your own mind, to make the world come true that you want to see come true? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to do it for you. So if you're a champion, keep going until it's done. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Wherever you are right now listening to this, I want you to burn that into your mind. The most powerful weapon that you're going to have at your disposal isn't a gun, it isn't a sword, it isn't a bomb. The most powerful weapon you will ever have at your disposal, if you really want to make change, is knowledge. It doesn't mean going to school. It can be school, it can be books, it can be a mentor, it can be somebody else's failure, it can be your own failure. But whatever it is, to always be learning, to be learning something today, knowing that that's an investment. And as Robert Louis Stevenson said, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but rather by the seeds you plant. And that's what knowledge is. That's what the learning process is you're learning something today that you may not even understand how it's going to be valuable. But one day, that piece of knowledge is going to come to your aid. One day, that thing that you learned is going to be something that you're going to lean on. One day, that thing that you've worked your ass off to understand better than anybody else in the world, it's going to help you change the world. But you have to be doing it now. You have to be learning with an obsession. You have to understand that ideas in equal ideas out, and that you have to chase that knowledge down, that it is a relentless pursuit, and that like you would build an armada, like you would create a stockpile of weapons, you must create a stockpile of knowledge. You must learn and learn and learn, and you must hold yourself accountable every day to planting those seeds, to getting better, to learning more, to understanding things more broadly. When you do that, there will be nothing that won't be unlocked to you. That's what I want you guys to understand. It doesn't matter where you are now. It doesn't matter where you started, your circumstances, the money, the people that you know. None of it matters. What matters is how much are you willing to learn? How good are you willing to get? How much knowledge are you willing to soak in? Because that will become your weapon. That will be how you rise up, and that will be the thing that will protect you when you need it most.
For you. Gladiators, what is your profession?
Please type your name in the chat and where you are from. It's time for the shout outs. Moderators, you know what to do. We have Heavenly Nails in the house.
Kevin
Marie
Millinger,
Webb,
Charlene Kelly,
Fred Moore in the building.
Barbara Nixon,
Gregory
Kenny
Williams.
B,
got Phyllis Jones,
Mike
Pam
Johnson.
Mike
Washington,
Johnson, Sherry
Daniel
Brown's in the
Higgins,
house.
Katrina
Vernon
Evans.
Nicole
Muhammad,
Nicky
Let's go.
Knox is in the house.
Glenn Perkins,
Gary Wallace,
Edith Smith in the
Edith
house.
Smith, Glenn
The
Perkins,
Kryptonite.
Big
Dr.
Hill,
Jordan in the building. Let's get it.
Dr. Lakeisha
All right.
McKnight is in the house. Dante
Big
Taylor,
Pill in the
Matthew
building.
Taylor.
Matthew
Yes,
Taylor.
Mr. Dr. Ty Best.
Pablo
Let's
Clark.
go.
Let's
Ah,
Mr. Pill.
ooh.
Let's go.
oh.
Ah, ooh.
Let's go. Ah, ooh. If you're new to the line this morning, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And here at Wealth Builders Worldwide, our mission is to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. We are salespeople. We are a sales team. We do not sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up, and we know that this is a noble cause. So if you haven't gotten started yet, you want to get started directly after this call. So get back with the person who invited you this morning.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
let's get it started in here.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are under the sound of my voice. Welcome to Team Tuesday Power Call. I am Wonderland, Sister Pill Williams, your inspirator, motivator, positively impacting lives lavishly today. It is so good to be back, family. So let's just dive right on in. Check this out.
Dang, I want to knock her. She ran her shoes. Go to Leia. Go Lele. Go Lele. Let's go Lele. Let's go Lele. Go Lele. Let's go to Leia. Come on, mama. Let's go to Leia. Let's go.
Yeah. We're talking about you can do it. Now, little Miss Kalela started her race, and as she started to run, her shoe came off. So she had to go back and put her shoe on. And you know what I believe? I believe that little Miss Kalea has big dreams because she went back, put her shoe back on, and even though all the other kids kept running, she caught up with those kids and passed them up because she believed she could do it. I believe she knew that she could run fast, and when her shoe came off, it didn't stop her. It didn't stop her belief system. Her belief system was so big, I believe it fueled her coming from behind and winning that race. You can do it. That's how I see this thing. We are coming from behind. We have been given an opportunity to change our future, and our belief system must be you can do it. When you prepare now, you will be ready for what may come your way. And I love that quote. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. If you don't put in the work today, you're going to get left behind. So keep doing. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. And keep walking. And if you can't walk, then crawl and keep crawling. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward, keep developing, keep believing in yourself, keep on keeping on because you can do it. No matter how many no's, no matter if you don't get it, no matter how many people who think you have lost your mind, keep going. You can do it. Elevation is necessary. We elevate by growing, learning, pursuing, failing, yes, I said failing, starting each day as if it were day one, and being capable of putting in the effort for you, for your family, even when they don't believe. Your belief system must be bigger and big enough for both you and your family. If not, you won't elevate. This pre-call said it all and then some. And I say to you today, don't give up because you don't understand this thing. You can do it. We have been given the opportunity to break free of that which we were taught was unattainable. You will have great success. You will have a flourishing business. You will have what you put into your legacy. You must. You shall. You can. How? By getting connected, plugging in, sharing, reading, developing, running, plugging in, sharing, running, reading, and repeat. Realize that you are worth it. You can do it. If you don't, someone else will and pass you by. You have to affirm, I refuse to watch others succeed when I can succeed too. I know that wealth is laid up for me. It is clear to me that we must refuse to listen to negative thoughts, people, and press towards that which we know is right. They are there to test us, and it's up to us to walk, run, or watch. You can do it. Relearn to learn. Don't concede to working until you die. Don't concede to you can't do it. Concede to it's my time. If you don't see it, take a step back and look at it at another angle. And if you still don't see it, turn around and look at it again at a different angle. Step back and look and see that thing and run. Change is coming fast and we need to be ready. You will either be the change or watch the change and then be forced to change. Anything worth having is worth working for. No matter what it takes, you have to believe that you will achieve it. Don't limit yourself. Come to some truths about yourself that you want to change and then change them. Like my sister Monica said, you have to break you to break through. Woo, I love that. Oh, come on, somebody. Don't be weary in well doing, because you will reap the harvest if you faint not. And I love that analogy about the baby, because we are babies in this thing. And every day we are being fed the knowledge to build a legacy. Every day we are being given the tools required to enhance our lives, achieve our dreams, and build massive wealth. It's here for the taking. All that is required is a made up mind to change. You can do it. You can do it. So let me show you someone else who could do it. Let's go. Yes, I'm talking about one of our legends, our legend couples, Mr. Michael and Monisha Dalco. He was a former 15-year mortgage banker. She was a 20-year former corporate trainer. They're both members of GS Partners Leadership Council. Excuse me. Full-time industry professionals, proud members of Wealth Builders Worldwide. And you know what? Mr. Dalco's so legendary. He's out doing what he do, making moves for us. And he's not here right now, so we're going to move on to our next legend.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, what we about to do right now is pay tribute to a living legend. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yes, yes, yes. I am talking about our Dream Chaser manifesto himself. And I want to introduce to some and present to all this great man, our founder and CEO of Wealth Builders Worldwide, Mr. Never Give Up on Your Dreams and Dream Bigger, Mr. Dr. Tyrone Best. Good morning, sir. The mic is yours.
Hey, good morning, Miss Wonderland Williams, man. What a great pre-call. Look, I don't want to say a lot this morning. I really don't, because I don't want to get too cranked up. I'm feeling great. I'm excited about what's going on. Telling everybody to take massive action between now and July 1st. Okay, I know folks be waiting all the time, waiting for this. Every day counts. Man, what a great pre-call. Talking about taking action, doing it right now, and believe it. I love the fact we're coming from behind, folks. We're coming from 400 years behind, okay? But we're getting the knowledge here at Wealth Builders Worldwide to go back, pick up that shoe, and finish the race strong. That's what we have in our hands with Wealth Builders Worldwide. That's what I have in our hands with Living World and GS Partners. We can go back and get our shoe, and we can win this race. But we got to believe that. We got to put forth the effort and energy. What a great call. I love it again. Go back, get your shoe, and understand, yeah, you may have been behind. You may have been 100 years behind, 40 years behind, 30 years behind. You may be 55, 60 years old right now and say, I'm just getting started. I'm definitely behind. But what Joseph Height has put together catapults us in the race, because so many people don't know what we know. And that's why I say I don't want to get too cranked up. Okay, but see, by the time we get to the power call, you understand, I done heard class in session. I done been on the Team Believe huddle. I done listened to Nikki and Knox blow our mind with why we want to get to the Masterverse certificates. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I just want to go talk to new people. I know most of the folks on this call, you're already in. You're already here. This is not entertainment. We're not here for your entertainment. Get off this call and go talk and then let some new people know what we're doing, what we're all about. There are tragic things that are happening all across the world. $3 trillion of people pension, retirement, 401k, RA have been lost in less than the last 60 days. $3 trillion, and we're the solution. And most people got their heads stuck in the sand like an ostrich saying, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. And then, of course, the pundits on television saying, but the market will be back. The markets will return. Keep your money in the markets. They burned you in 2000, burned you in 2008, and burning you right now. And many people out there still talking, they don't know what to do. And we sitting with a solution in our hands, and we're hesitant to bring it up. We're hesitant to talk to folks. Man, the wealth, the riches, millionaire status belongs to people who are brave, who have guts, who dare to dream big. Back to you, Miss Wonder Woods. I told you I really don't want to get started because I'm so cranked up. I tell you what, though, you don't want to join us tomorrow night on the Freedom Call because I will be back. I am back. I'm in 95% full strength, and tomorrow night's Freedom Call is profit. That's wealth, security, that's death, how to build profit and security in your business. Okay, you want to encourage everybody to join us tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Man, you want to encourage everybody to get the Dream Chaser Manifesto, get that book, go to Amazon.com. Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire because I know we got our hands on, folks. I see it happening every single day, and we're still just getting started. Let me say one last thing, Ms. Wanda. If you're talking about, man, we've been in this a long time. Been in what a long time? It's been 20 months. You barely ended a freshman year in college. 20 months? We haven't even got started yet. Okay, the big age, 60 years old. That comes out there 25, 30 years old doing $1 billion in business a year. We're talking about Joe Act doing $1 billion a month because we're in a financial arena and our product is money. Man, please, man, let's get our heads screwed on right, folks, and go make this happen. Dream big. Back to you, Ms. Wanda Williams. Ahoo, everybody. Thank you very much, by the way, for all your prayers and everything, man. I can't believe 4 weeks ago I could barely walk. Today I'm walking around no cane and screaming to the gospel one more time. Freedom is possible for anybody that's willing to pay the price. God bless Dream Big, and don't let anyone steal your dream ever. Ahoo.
Ahoo, he's back. Y'all, it's time to really get on fire because our leader is in 100% condition, ready to go. It's cold red. Oh, it's cold blue. We better get going. All right, so listen, we want to let you know it's your time. It's time to hear from you. So come on, we want to hear from you. But first, hold on, let me get my slide to work. There we go. Before we get started, I want to say to any and everyone who's celebrating a birthday today, check this out. It's your day. Oh, hold on.
One time for the birthday, 2 times for the birthday, 3 times for the birthday. Get up and bitch your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Today is your day, and we want to hear from you as well. So get in the queue. We want to hear from you. Moderators, if you have anything you want to share, come on, open your mic and let's get it in. If not, we will go to Mr. Royal Calhoun. The mic is yours. You can unmute yourself. If not, Mr. Bernard Jackson, you have the mic. Maybe these people didn't raise their hand. All right, let me see. Let's check this one out. I know he has something to say. Wendell Osborne, you have the mic.
Miss Sister Pill, Minister of Fun back online. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. I thought I was going crazy for a minute. Nobody was saying anything.
No, I was just waiting for that box to hit the button. Okay, y'all know I'm going to share my number here in a minute. But just before that, for those that work or used to work a job, remember the raises? They give you a higher amount of money locked in for a whole nother year. That's it. They ain't going no higher. Oh, boy. With BD Swiss and compounding, should you choose to, this is not financial advice, you make money per day, give it back to them, and you got those certificates before, I think it was the 15th of this month, they're going to double that. So if you made $5 in a day and they give that to you and you decide I'm putting it back, you just put back 10. You just gave yourself a daily pay raise, and then they're gonna do it again and again. How do you think this is gonna work out? If you was getting a yearly raise stuck for a whole year versus being raised every day. Woo! FMBs, Wealth Builders, GS Partners, Living World. I see everything y'all doing. All the moderators, all the leadership. Thank you for what you do. Let's elevate the dream and in these numbers. Ow, ow, ow.
All right, all right, all right. Next up, Deborah Nixon.
Grand Rising, everyone. Good morning on this beautiful Tuesday. And wow, what an amazing call, Sister Wandlin. I so love the point that you brought out about no matter what you're going through, if you're not able to walk, crawl till you are. And if you're not able to run, walk faster until you can. And no matter what you do, give it your best. How many of us have given up? My hand is up so many times when I started something and never completed it. Well, no more. Take a stand, family. No longer give up. Don't give up on you. You're worth it. And go after this life of your dreams. I know that's what we're doing. And congratulations to the team. We had an amazing huddle last night. Everyone is getting in position to grab these beautiful, beautiful metaverse certificates. Let's go, team. Let's go, family. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you, Dr. Ty Best. Ow.
One time for the birthday. Two times for the birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday. Get up and it's your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
I'm sorry, my slides have a mind of their own today. Let's give Sister Debbie, see, look at that. It's just going wonky right now. But anyway, next up on the line is Mr. Abdul Rahman. You have the mic.
Sister Pierre, what a powerful call. You talking about effort. Shout out to Dr. Best. Shout out to Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. Thank you, Mr. Dalco. We know you out there working. We see you. Congratulations to my business partner, our business partner here at Wealth Builders Worldwide, Mr. Rufus Martell. He went and grabbed that Venus certificate, getting it done. 7,000. Here we go. Let's run, Wealth Builders. Oh!
All right, all right. Next we have Mr. Daniel Higgins. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, Miss Wanda, and you are just, woo! Amazing call today, ma'am. You just put together something exceptional. I just wanted to celebrate you, really. Man, goodness, this is a great call. Ahu to the team. Wanted to say, got some metaverse certificates for myself, so congratulated myself. Happy Father's Day, of course, through that. And of course, celebrating being the mayor of Western New Guinea. So Ahu for Lydian World and passive income.
Congratulations, sir. And next up we have Probin Thompson. You have the mic.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Wandel Williams, you came in great and you just got better as time went on. Thank you for being who you are. I just want to say this one thing about goals. If you see it in your mind, it's always there. It's just that obstacles seem to cloud it. They get in the way. The goal never went away. You just got to get through the obstacles. The goal is on the other side. Ahu.
Ahu. All right. Next up we have 706. You have the mic. 706. You may unmute yourself. 706. Okay, you can't talk. All right.
Can you hear me?
Well, that's gonna. Oh,
Can
yes.
you hear me?
Go ahead. Yes,
okay,
yes. Go
one
ahead.
just pop up. The creator opens the door when we least expect. Here it is. Gratitude to you.
Mr. Delco, Mr. Dr. Todd Best, and Jacqueline Addison, all of you on the call. Pepto is here to stay. Run. You can't run or hide. You might as well face it. Every day I look for a better way. I don't want to anything else but G99 and leave everything else behind that's not good for us. I don't want to stay behind. Think, listen, and express yourself through GS Partners and Wealth Builders Worldwide. Freedom is possible. Dream big, and thank you, Mr. Todd Best and Mr. Dr. Best and all of your family. Have a great golden day. Love y'all. For sure. Thank you.
All right, all right. Lastly, we have David's Galaxy. You have the mic. Going once, going twice. All right, that's going to be it today for the shout outs and you all speaking. So let's move on. All right. So for all our new affiliates, please download the Telegram app to your phone, computer, iPad, whatever your device is, you can download it there, and your sponsor will connect you to our WBWW Telegram group. Once you have been connected to the group, turn on your notifications and check it throughout the day for updates. Thank you, Miss Tanisha Glaspie, for keeping us well informed. And also you want to go to mywbw.net and register for this great platform to get your replays, your landing pages, your business cards, your map, and much more. So don't forget, visit mywbw.net. And Mr. Roger Williams, the Blanket Big Pill, we appreciate you for this platform. All right. So get the support you need, plug in, stay connected. All of our online events is here on www.gorocks.info. Take a screenshot. Here's the list of our scheduled events. And we are here 7 days a week with free education. I said we are here 7 days a week with free education. So there's no reason why we can't up our game. So we have phenomenal leadership, moderators, presenters, and trainers. So we are always educating, starting with Sunday night with our Sunday night training, our power calls Monday through Saturday, our live presentations at 12 noon and 9 p.m. And like Dr. Ty Best said, the freedom call. If you want to be free, that's where you want to be. And then we have our tools training every Thursday night with Mr. Mike Johnson. And I'm telling you, if you're not in this tools training on Thursday night, you are missing it because he's bringing it. All right. So with that being said, we're going to shove it on over to Dr. Ty Best if he has any closing remarks.
Hey, Miss Wanda Williams, what an absolutely great call, folks. I love the fact that we're finishing this call early. That means we got more time to do what? Go invite new people into the world, to our Lydian world, to the world of GS Partners and Wealth Builders Worldwide world. And let's elevate everybody's thinking, understand that it's possible. Freedom is possible. Living debt free is possible. Living the life of your dreams is possible. All these things are possible once we start to think outside that box. So dream big. Thank you once again for an incredible call. Thank all those folks who are contributing because people need to hear your story. Thank you for getting in there and plug yourself in. Thank you, Mr. Wendell Osborne. Thank you for Mr. Proby Thompson. Thank you all for contributing because people need to hear your story and your energy, your enthusiasm, not just mine, not just Wanderers, not just some of these, but they need to hear your story. It's very vital to what we're doing and to take this thing to 1 million people in Wealth Builders Worldwide. So thank you very much once again, folks. See everybody at 12 o'clock. See everybody again at 9 o'clock at night. Of course, plug in everything we got going on. Ahu, dream big, and again, don't let anyone steal your dream.
Family. It indeed was my honor and privilege to inspire and motivate you today. Just want to say I got a bonus video for you because we are closing out early. But in the meantime, while you're watching that video, send those texts out to your prospects and let them know, come on to the 12 noon presentation and find out how you can change your life. Peace and love. And remember, family, we win.
I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Just break. Everybody say, don't you give up, you're one step closer. We gon' make it. We will, 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 I believe that. We will, we will, we will, we will, I know that. We will, we will, we will, never let it break. We will, 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 I believe that. Together.
Welcome to Network Marketing Pro. My name is Eric Worre, and this week we're going to talk about 5 steps to unlimited prospects. I remember when I first got involved in the network marketing profession, I was so stressed out about asking myself the question every single day, do I know anybody? Do I know anybody? And since I was so young, just 22 years old, most of the people I knew didn't have any money. They were not really thinking entrepreneurially. They were thinking about trying to get to the weekend. And because of that, I made my little written list, and I went out to my list with a lot of anxiety and not much skill. And I started to drink. My best prospects said no, and I started to go down the list. And as my list got smaller and smaller, my anxiety got higher and higher. You see, what I thought in network marketing was that the number of people you had on the list and the quality of those people that you had the day you joined, in other words, this database of relationships, that was going to determine your success or failure in network marketing. If you had a good list, a good group of people, good contacts, good relationships, then you're going to have a huge business in network marketing. And if you didn't, or you lived in a small town, or you just, you hadn't developed that skill yet, you weren't that social, maybe you're more introverted like me. If you didn't have that big list of contacts, then your chances were slim to none. And what I've learned over the course of the last 28 years is that's not true. Successful people in network marketing look at finding prospects as a skill. Most of the people that they involve in their business, they met after they got involved in network marketing. As a matter of fact, ask your leadership, people who are high earners in your company, how many of the people that they personally have sponsored into their business, how many of them did they know prior to getting involved in the business, and how many did they meet after they got involved in the business? What you're going to see is the vast majority of those people involved and sponsored into network marketing were met after that person got involved with their company. In other words, their past list was not the key to their success. It was their skill moving forward at developing their prospect list, to developing relationships with those people that mattered the most. So today I'm going to give you 5 steps so you have unlimited prospects, kind of a short course on never running out of people to talk to about your network marketing product or opportunity, okay? The first step on the list, which you may have already started, is to create what I like to call an active candidate list. This isn't just a list of 20 people you scrawl on the back of an envelope. This isn't 40 people that you write down on your legal pad. This is every single person you know or have ever met that you could ever remember, as if you're getting paid $1,000 a person for every person you were putting on the list. How many could you put on the list? And there's lots of strategies to jog your memory and to remember the people that you know and start there, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna empty our minds out on paper. As best we can. We're gonna take it out of our mind and we're gonna put it on paper as best we can and as comprehensive as we can. And I've got a free resource for you today. I created it a few years back. It's called the Ultimate Memory Jogger. It's a workbook that I'm going to give you a link to download for free. And in that workbook, I give you some training on finding prospects. I give you some scripts on what to say when you talk to prospects. And I give you a huge list of categories to help jog your memory and think about the resources that you have and the people that you could add to your list. Okay? The link for that is networkmarketingpro.com/memory jogger. networkmarketingpro.com/memory jogger. It's my gift to you. I hope you take advantage of it because it's really a great tool. You can download it, use that as a resource to start with step number one, creating that active candidate list. And the reason why I call it active is step number two is to constantly expand your list. What do I mean by that? It's not just who you know today. It's who you're going to meet. It's who you're going to run into. It's who you're going to connect with. Constantly expand your list. Set yourself up to a discipline. And here's one of the best disciplines I can, as far as strategies I can give you. 2 a day. Every day, make sure you add at least 2 people to your active candidate list. You might meet those people online. You might find those people from some social group. You might remember somebody. You might bump into somebody walking the dog. Somebody might give you great service at a restaurant, wherever it is. Friend them up, connect with them on Facebook, whatever. They don't have to be prospected the moment that you meet them. They just have to build a connection and start to build a relationship. So you can start to build trust, you can start to build belief, and then when the time is appropriate, you can share with them your product and your opportunity. So step number 2 is to constantly expand your list, okay? Step number 3 is to raise your awareness. What do I mean by that? What I mean is this. When you get out there in the world, a lot of times we run into so many people that could be incredible for our business, would be natural product users for our product or service, and we don't even see them. Our awareness is so shut down. Our social circle is so locked that we're not even aware that the person who gave us good service at the restaurant, we didn't even look them in the eye. We didn't even find out what their name was. You know, the person gave us great service selling us shoes. We didn't even say hello. We just barked some orders. We got our shoes and we left. We're constantly presented with opportunities to make a connection with other people in the world. And it's your job to raise your awareness, expand your mind, and get outside of your tiny little circle of 5 or 6 friends and your family members. And start to expand your awareness. It's really a key skill set. You see the top earners in network marketing, they're expanding their awareness. They're always looking for opportunities. It's not they're not predators. They're not handing out business cards at funerals, right? They're constantly raising their awareness to connect with another human being and build a relationship. And not even so much because they want to get that person to join their business, because they collect friends. You know, they live a big life. And as an introverted person, I've been an introverted person my whole life. I remind myself to get out of my own head and to be a citizen of the world. I have to remind myself to raise my awareness that there are other people that I could easily make a connection with and hopefully help and serve in some way. So step number 3 is raise your awareness. So the first 3 steps so far: build an active candidate list, constantly expand that list, and raise your awareness. Now, step number 4 is another mental mindset. And that's as you are looking at the world, as you're building your list, as you're expanding it, as you're raising your awareness, don't ever prejudge. It's so easy for us to say, this person is not a candidate because they don't have any money. This person is not a candidate because they have too much money, they're too successful. This person's not a candidate because they're busy doing other things. This person wouldn't want the product because whatever reason you think. You don't know what's going on in another person's world. You just don't. You could have met people, you could have talked to people already in the last 7 days that you have totally pushed outside of your circle of possibility of even being a prospect. And yet, they may be praying tonight, searching for an opportunity to be able to latch onto and sink their teeth into and go to work with. You don't know. You don't know if that rich person is bored out of their mind. You don't know if that person who works in the corporate world is looking for a challenge. You don't know if a person who looks successful is stressing out about not being able to pay for one of their kids' college. You don't know what's going on. You can't see inside of the heart and mind of another person. You have to give them an opportunity. So it's really important that you never prejudge. I have a cousin, and his name is Steve, and he was a pastor. He was a preacher. He traveled around and he was preaching. And I never even put him and he had some brothers that were involved in ministry work. And so all these cousins, I never even thought, not once, to talk to them about network marketing. Back in the early days, never even thought about it. Never crossed my mind. Well, guess what? They were looking for opportunity. They were tired of being on the road and doing what they were doing. Even though they loved the ministry, they were tired of that particular aspect of what was going on in their life. And they joined a network marketing company without me even knowing. And guess what? Today, they're a top 10 earner in a $1 billion company. And I never even, I totally and completely prejudged them. And how much do you think that cost in income and possibility just for me? I promise you, you have a situation like that. You have somebody you think is too cool for this, somebody you think is too successful for this, or not successful enough. You never know when a person is ready to make a change and is looking for opportunity. Our job is not to convince people to do things. Our job is to give people an opportunity. And you can't give people an opportunity if you prejudge what they're going to do with it. So that's number 4. Number 5 is really important, especially if you're a person who has your little routines. Number 5 is network on purpose. Network on purpose. That means join some new groups, expand your horizons, join a networking group in your local community and serve people within that community and get to know people. Volunteer for charities and causes. You can't believe the number of people and influential, powerful people that you can meet by volunteering and helping raise money for charities, etc., working within your local community. If you have hobbies, expand those hobbies. Join some social groups. Join a new health club. Get out of your house and get connected with your local community and meet the people there. Connect with the people there. Network with the people there. You'll build friendships, you'll build relationships, and you will have natural ability to be able to talk to them about your product or opportunity. If you don't get out of your house, if you just sit there all day long, it's difficult to be a citizen of the world. Get out there and network on purpose. So what are our 5 strategies? Strategy number 1 is start today with an active candidate list. I hope at the end of this video you download the special Ultimate Memory Jogger workbook that will help you create that active candidate list and help you with this process. There's great training in there. It's absolutely free. My gift to you, networkmarketingpro.com/memory jogger. Okay? So your active candidate list is number 1. Number 2, constantly expand that list. Number 3, raise your awareness. Pay attention to what's going on in the world. Number 4, never prejudge as you're building your prospect pool of people to talk to. Never prejudge. That's not your job. And number 5, network on purpose. Get out there. meet people, expand your horizons, become the life of the party, even if it's not your nature. You know, I'm an introverted person. I have to pay attention to this stuff. Otherwise, I'll fall back into my shell. Now, here's the other good news that I'll tell you. Even introverts inside of network marketing, many of the top earners are introverted people by nature. So if you're introverted, don't think that you don't have the ability to be social. You do. And it just drains our batteries a little bit to do it. We got to go recharge, okay? I understand. So I hope these tips have helped you. A little short course on never running out of people to talk to in network marketing. I hope you got value from it, as always. And ladies and gentlemen, my wish for all of you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we do have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Recording stopped.
Great day, everyone. Such an honor and a blessing and a privilege to be among these distinguished wealth builders, leaders, servants. Happy to be here. Thank you for mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing.
Recording in progress.